shore where the sand keeps secrets. Morning leans low on the silver foam. I walk with the wind, tracing old worn footprints, each one a promise pulling me home. Tide of quiet hope coming, going, washing what I cannot hold. Tide of quiet hope, ever knowing you leave, you return. I learn, I let go. Boats in the bay swaying slow surrender. Gulls write their names on the open sky. I hide my doubts in the folds of weather, watch them drift out as the waves roll by. Tide of quiet hope coming, going, washing what I cannot hold. Tide of quiet hope, ever knowing you leave, you return. I learn, I let go. When the night feels long, when the dark feels wide, I breathe like the moon, I breathe with the tide. Every rise, every fall, whispers all is I let go.
'They named her White Wing, broad of beam, pale of sail, launched her at first light from the grey stony quay. Mothers held shawls close, fathers stared hard at the sea. Boys climbed the moor path to watch her slip free. The fog took the White Wing like a hand, like a hunger, folded her clean from our eyes. Names on the wind now, rope, wood, and wonder, lost to the turning of tides. Three days the wind spoke, then the world went still. Sky like a clay bowl pressed low on the waves. Lanterns on headlands burned thin, burned through. Bells on the harbor rang once, then they gave. Old men on benches trace her course in the air. Here says one storm break. Here the cold stare, but their fingers keep shaking, never reaching the end. As if the line's broken just where seas bend. Come rolling up shore, we set one place empty at the long wooden board. A cup for the helmsman, a crust for the boy, and a silence between them, too deep to avoid.
At the turn of the heather, me still asleep on the stone. You promised the road would be kinder than the hunger of staying at home. I stitched your name into my shawl, kept your cup by the door, spoke to your chair every evening as if you just crossed the moor. Far on the wind, can you hear me where the cold white waters fall? I send my heart on the crying sea till your shadow climbs this wall. Love does not break, it bends with the miles like a branch in the winter storm. forgets how to age. I answer in lines small and trembling, ink blurring under the rain. Fold all the words I can't bear to write in a pressed, dried mountain flower's vein. Far on the wind, can you hear me where the cold white waters fall? I send my heart on the crying sea till your shadow climbs this wall. If the path grows long, let it lead you by star, by fire, by foam. Every road that pulls you farther twists back to this quiet home. If my hair turns silver in waiting, if my voice grows low and thin, love will wear distance like an old cloak, still warm when you walk in.
He walks where the tide leaves lace on the sand, boots worn smooth like the back of his hand, salt in his beard, gray in his gaze, counting each footprint like the counting of days. And he whispers, oh my brothers, where did all our seasons go? Names like islands on his tongue as the cold waves rise and flow. Every white cap holds a story, every gull call sounds a prayer for the ones who never made it home, and still he finds them in the air. There's schemers who laughed over cards in the hold, Tom with the songs that could chase off the cold. He sees them in clouds, in the curve of a sail, in the tilt of a mast on an invisible gale. The harbor bells echo across the dimming bay. He pauses by the jetty stones where they all once sailed away. He tips his cap to empty sea, to every face he knew by heart, says, I'll follow when you call for me. But not yet, not yet, to depart.
kettle hums on the old stone range. Salt hangs quiet in the air. Your coat still waits on the crooked nail by the windowed rocking chair. Footprints fade on the pale wet sand where you waved that August day. Gulls drew circles above your head as the boat pulled you away. So I wait by the shore where the long grass bends, calling your name to the turning wind. Every wave that breaks sounds the same refrain. You are gone, but the tide still knows your name. Lantern glass on the sill grows dim. Smoke curls slow from drifting peat. I count the nights by the ticking clock and the sound of your empty seat. Neighbors say I should lock that door, fold your clothes and start again. Still I lay out a second plate for the sea to bring you in. If you found some kinder harbor, if you walk some brighter strand, may you hear this broken whisper like a shell held in your hand. Your cradle was a woven boat, rocked beside the pier. Salt on your tiny lips, old waves humming near. They traced your name in drifting foam as daylight thinned to blue. You slept against your mother's chest. They watched and learned you. The sea remembers every laugh, every tear, every promise thrown like a stone. It keeps them near when the shoreline changes and the houses disappear. The sea remembers who was here. echoes from the old. The sea remembers long after we're gone, softly calling, always calling, carrying a song. By the crooked stone wall at the end of the lane, you waved me away in the gray autumn rain. Said right when you can, with your hand on my sleeve, then turned on your heel, too proud to believe. All of these letters by the hearth in a twine tight stack, your name on the front, my heart in the back. Ink has grown pale, but the longing stays clear. Pages you never answered are all that keep you here. I sat by the window as the winter came on. The kettle sang low while the daylight was gone. I counted the days by the frost on the glass. Each creak of the gate thought you'd come at last. I told you of lambs in the hilltop snow, of the well running dry and the barley that won't grow. I wrote of the dance and the songs that you missed, folded my courage in every last twist. Now the postman walks slower past our old stone gate. He nods at my door, saying nothing today. Still I strike up the fire when the evenings turn cold, and trace every word that I dared to have told. chimneys, drifts over weathered stone. Salt on the windows, nets drying, hanging alone. Old men are mending ropes by the tavern door. Gulls circle slowly, then vanish over the shore. Harbor evenings, soft and pale, silver on the tide's slow trail. All my sorrows, small and far, when the boats turn to lanterns beneath the first star. Harbor evenings, gentle and low, holding the things that I hardly show. The coat on my shoulders, threadbare, smelling of rain. Boots on the slipway, we're tracing names in the grain. Children are counting waves as they tumble in. Laughter then quiet, like someone folding it thin. Harbor evening, soft and pale, silver on the tide's slow trail. All my sorrows, small and far, when the boats turn to lanterns beneath the first star. Harbor evenings, gentle and low, holding the things that I hardly show. You say the sea forgets what it keeps, but I feel each goodbye rise and fall with the deeps. So I stay here, where the water breathes slow, letting the hush tell me what I already know. Soft on the shore, where the sand keeps secrets, morning leans low on the silver foam. I walk with the wind, tracing old worn footprints, each one a promise, pulling me home. Tide of quiet hope, coming, going, washing what I cannot hold. Tide of quiet hope, ever knowing you leave, you return. I learn that I let go. Oh, my doubts in the folds of weather. Watch them drift out as the waves roll by. Tide of quiet hope, coming, going, washing what I cannot hold. Tide of quiet hope, ever knowing. Dark feels wide, I breathe like the moon, I breathe with the tide. Every rise, every fall whispers, all is over.
Laid your coat on the cold gray stone, salt on your hair, the day almost gone. Boats like black stitches on the pale green tide. You said stay a while, then nothing, just sky. Shared silence by the sea, you breathing there beside me. Waves telling what we can't speak, soft and slow they're answering. Shared silence by the sea. I heard your heart, you heard mine, and all the words we left behind. Shared silence by the sea. Gull drew circles over distant foam. Your hand found mine like it knew the road home. I watched your eyes chase the last bright line, where the sun slipped down and left us behind. Shared silence by the sea, you breathing there beside me. Waves telling what we can't speak, soft and slow they're answering. Shared silence by the sea. I heard your heart, you heard mine, in all the words we left behind. No vow, no promise spoken, just shoulders touching, fingers woven seaweed swayed like parish candles trembling, steady in the swell. If anyone asked what passed that night, I'd point out there where the quiet water breathes and say, we answered there. Shared silence by tide pulling at the harbor stones. Your coat collar turned against the chill. Seagulls tracing circles over home, while time stands stubborn, holding still. I watched your hands folded in your sleeves, your eyes on the line where sky thins out. All the things we could have tried to say slipped away, too tangled in our mouth. So we let the silence speak, every breath a broken vow. All our promises grew weak, like the waves against us now. I heard the farewell falling in the hush between us two. Though your lips said nothing, I knew I was losing you. You set your suitcase gently by your feet, like it might start walking off alone. A trawler coughed and drifted from its berth. The lantern swayed, then settled into stone. You brushed some salt wind from your face, whether sea or sorrow I can't tell. Your shadow slipped a step away from mine. That little space said everything you felt. So we let the silence speak, every breath a broken vow. All our promises grew weak, like the waves against us now. Last look held a lifetime, one slow knot cut the rope. I almost reached for your shoulder, but the moment told me don't. So we let the silence speak, every breath a broken vow. All our promises grew weak, like the waves against us now. Oh,
soft lies the foam at the edge of the morning. Cold stones remember the steps of before. Bare feet and seaweed, the gulls in their circling. I lay down my worries beside the shore. Here I find peace beside the shore, hard like a shell, hollow no more. Waves take the weight I carried for years. Salt on my lips, wash my fears. Here I find peace beside the shore. When ancient court. Old scars grow quiet in this pale weather. Each breath a blessing I never asked for. Let the tide come in, let the tide drift out. I will stay right here between hope and doubt.
There's a bend in the lane past the blackthorn hedge, where the river cuts sharp through the stone. I stood there at 20 with a pack on my back, swore I'd follow the far wind alone. But your hand found my sleeve and your voice found my name, like you'd warned both for years in your mind. I laughed, said another day, left that road behind. So I'll drink to the roads I never walked, and the ships that never saw my face. Raise a glass to the ghosts of younger plans, let them vanish, leave no trace. I could count every turn as a failure, wear the weight of what I'll never get, but I'm choosing memory over regret. There's a box by the bed of old paper and thread, faded letters you thought that I'd burned. One from a harbor, one stamped from the mines, all the lives I once swore that I'd earned. We sit on the floor trading what if and when, till the fire settles down into red. Then you lean on my shoulder and whisper, we're richer in stories instead. I have stood in the quiet of an empty field, heard the wind call the boy I was then, but he smiles in my mind, tips his cap to this life, says, you did well, my old friend. So I'll walk home slow by the barley, with the last of the daylight left, still choosing memory over regret. I have stood in the quiet of an empty field, heard the wind call the boy I was then, but he smiles in my mind, tips his cap to this life, says, you did well, my old friend. My father set me on the pier, said, listen boy, she's talking. Gulls all hanging in a wind, boats like cradles rocking. Salt was cracking on his hands, old rope at his feet. Every word I ever learned, the sea gave it to me. These are the years the sea kept tucked in the turn of the tide. Youth like foam on the bowline, gone with a blink of an eye. I gave her days, I gave her bones, she gave me bread and a song. These are the years the sea kept holding my whole life long. I was 17 and foolish, chased the storm for pride, laughed when older voices warned of teeth beneath the tide. Night came sudden as a door, slamming out the light. Found my prayer in someone's name, spat it to the sky. These are the years the sea kept tucked in the turn of the tide. Youth like foam on the bowline, gone with a blink of an eye. I gave her days, I gave her bones, she gave me bread and a song. These are the years the sea kept holding my whole life long. Married on a Sunday noon, by Monday I was gone. Lantern in the upstairs pane, burned till nearly dawn. Children grew like rising swell, then slipping from my reach. Each goodbye upon the quay, another crack in me. These are the years the sea kept tucked in the turn of the tide. Youth like foam on the bowline, gone with a blink of an eye. I gave her days, I gave her bones, she gave me bread and a song. These are the years the sea kept holding my whole life long. Now I walk the harbor stones, slow and near the ground. Friends are driftwood, scattered wide, few of us still found. If she calls me one last time in a winter rain, I'll just lean into the pool and let her know my name.
Down by the cove where the grey waves fold, I walk with my shawl pulled tight. You took your boat on a dawn like this and vanished in the milky light. Salt on my lips, your name on the wind, pebbles cold in my hand. I listen for that won't come again, and I let the silence stand. Oh, see my sorrow, oh, see what you've taken. You sing when I break, cruel as a storm, kind as the wake. Children's shoes by the tide line set, someone laughing far behind. I watch the gulls write your looping name, then let it wash from my mind. Tears sting sharp, then soften, fade like foam on a fading mark. I speak to the waves where I used to pray, and they answer in the dark. Oh, see my sorrow, see my rest. You carry his shadow, you rock my chest. You keep what you've taken. You sing when I break, cruel as the storm, kind as the wave. Some nights I dream he walks from the deep, seaweed tangled in his hair. He doesn't speak, just lays at my feet, a smooth white stone to bear. I wake to the hush of the breathing surf and the moon on the water's skin. I lay my grief on the turning earth, and I hear you again, whispering, oh, see my sorrow, see my rest. You carry his shadow, you rock my chest.
I left as a boy in a borrowed coat, boot prints fading in the morning frost. Mom by the gate with her apron on, but just waving like he'd lost the words. I swore I'd be back in a year or two, sailed past fields I thought I'd outgrow. Letters grew thin as the city grew tall, till the land in my mind was all I owned. Now I'm walking the road back to Glenmore, past the same stone wall, the same blackthorn. Every step feels older than the last one I took before, but my name's on the wind, on the road back to Glenmore. shop's gone, there's a cafe there. Face is different, but the gossip's same. Breed behind the counter calls, "Is that you, Tom?" And laughs at the lines around my eyes. I pass by the field where we cut our knees. Rust on the gate, but the grass still sings. There's my brother's boy kicking up the mud, with my father's grin and my mother's chin. I'm walking the road back to Glenmore, past the same stone wall, the same blackthorn. Every step feels older than the last one I took before. I missed your winters, hard as iron. Missed the hay smoke and July rain. All those years I chased my fortune, found my heart had never strayed. I'm walking the road back to Glenmore, past the same stone wall, the same blackthorn. Every step feels older than the last one I took before. But my name's on the wind, on the road back to Glenmore. Cliffs lean over a silver bay, old stones, older than any name. Waves carve letters along the shore, then gather them back, all the same. Where the tides remember more than any man can hold, they smooth the sharpest edges, they soften broken oaths. In the pull and the surrender, we are sand in a moving hand. By the grace of the changing water, tides shape the heart like they shape the land. You came walking the morning strand, boots in your hand, hair in your face. We spoke easy of nothing much, yet the sea kept marking our place. Year on year the headland fades, yet stands in its slow decay. So do we love, day by day. Worn, remain, pulled away, asked to stay. was 16 with borrowed boots, salt on my lips, boat barely holding its breath, rope burns fresh on my wrists. Your laugh, old morn, roll like thunder over the gray-green foam. You said, boy, the sea will raise you, then take what it's owed. Oh, the nets we cast in the dark before the dawn. Thought the tide would always love us, thought the wind would carry on. Now my hands remember what my eyes can hardly see. I was young, and the sea was young with me. We chased the silver under clouds that never broke, shared one crust of bread between us, shared the same old joke. You sang of kings and fallen stones, of wars I never knew. I only watched the water and dreamed it all was true. I let my brother take the helm when winter turned us white. He never brought that vessel back from that black-tongued night. Still I sit where the harbor ends, talk low to the tide. Carry him gentle, I whisper, same way you carried my pride. Now these boards beneath my boots know every weight I've been. Lines on my face run deeper than the river feeds the sea. Children point at the distant waves like I once pointed to. I smile and say she's an honest friend if you're honest through. Moran's song fades with the gulls, day thins to a seam. I close my eyes on the harbor light, let the water keep my dreams.
Be still, be still. On a quiet hill at dawning, mist is folded round my feet. Every breath a little offering, rising where the sky and heather meet. Hands together, fingers trembling, name the ones I love one by one. Lay them in the hands of mercy under pale and waking sun. This is my prayer on soft as the light on the water still. Carry my hope where I cannot see, ancient and gentle, stay here with me. In the hush between the church bells, when the fields forget to sing, all the days I never understood settle like a small bird on my wing. I have walked through years of shadow, I have learned to fold my fear away, leave it in the woven grasses, hear the silence answer when I pray. If my words fall short and fragile, let my longing speak instead. Every tear upon the clover be a blessing softly said. I am only breath and waiting, only open hands, and will keep a watch beside my wandering. Guard my loved ones, hold them still.
She met me down by the harbor wall, gray wool coat, salt in her hair, tide crawling in like it knew our names. Her hands were rough from the nets and rope, mine from the wheel and iron rails. We stood there quiet as the gulls drew rings. I chose the cold, white water over her firelit door. I chose the turn of the compass over the boards of her floor. If love is an anchor, then I was built to slide. For I was born a sailor, and my heart keeps the harbor, but my bones keep the tide. She said they're hiring on the pier this year. You could stay, learn steady work, hang your blue coat on a nail indoors. I saw a house in the crook of hills, peat smoke low, her at the frame, my boots asleep by a quiet door. Seasons circled the village change, new paint, new names on the boats I knew. Her window lamp became one more star I'd raise a cup to when the watch was through. Now I walk home through another town, same old ache, different shore. Her face comes back with the evening rain. He said, boy, take this weathered coat, these buttons carved from bone. Follow the gulls past the leaning pier, learn how the waves make you their own. Salt in my eyes, a trembling deck, the lantern swinging slow. I thought I'd master every storm by force of will alone. But the sea taught me patience, not power, tide after tireless tide. You can pull dawn from a midnight sky, or rush a turning tide. Year after year on that open water, I finally learned to see how a quiet heart will outlast the wind in the long years the tides took from me. We waited days for a hint of wind, sails hanging like old clothes, cards on a barrel, stories told, till every anger froze. I watched the old man mend one net, each knot slow and short. Said, boy, haste tears what you're trying to save. Go steady if you want it to endure. I came home older than my face, lines the mirror couldn't show. Walking the shore where I used to run, letting the small waves kiss my toes. Now when the world pulls at my sleeve, dares me to chase and race, I breathe like the harbor at evening, I move at a kinder pace.
Down by the cove where the grey waves fold, I walk with my shawl pulled tight. You took your boat on a dawn like this and vanished in the milky light. Salt on my lips, your name on the wind, pebbles cold in my hand. I listen for oars that won't come again, and I let the silence stand. Oh, see my sorrow, see my rest. You carry his shadow, you rock my chest. You keep what you've taken, you sing when I break, cruel as the storm, kind as the wave. Children's shoes by the tide line set, someone laughing far behind. I watch the gulls write your looping name, then let it wash from my mind. Tears sting sharp, then soften, fade like foam on a fading mark. speak to the waves where I used to pray, and they answer in the dark. Oh, see my sorrow, see my rest. You carry his shadow, you rock my chest. You keep what you've taken, you sing when I break. Cruel as the storm, kind as the wave. Some nights I dream he walks from the deep, seaweed tangled in his hair. He doesn't speak, just lays at my feet, a smooth white stone to bear. I wake to the hush of the breathing surf and the moon on the water's skin. I lay my grief on the turning earth, and I hear you again, whispering.
Down where the gulls once carved the sky, stone steps lean, their faces green with age. Net hooks rust, names worn thin on every gate. Old Keena's pub, boarded doors and dusty place. Harbor of the fading mast, calling from a world that passed. Salt on my tongue, but the tide won't last. I carry you, harbor of the fading mast. Granite wall, my grandfather's quiet throne. He'd mark the tides by cracks along the stone. Now only weeds trace the line, the water anew. Boats lie dry, their ribs showing through. Harbor of the fading mast, calling from a world that passed. Salt on my tongue, but the tide won't last. I carry you, harbor of the fading mast. Children shout, strip soft in the breaking foam. Voices of the gone still asking to go home. I answer back in a tongue that's turning gray. Harbor, hold what the years can't take away. Harbor of the fading mast, calling from a world that passed. Salt on my tongue, but the tide won't last. I carry you, harbor of the fading masts. On a cliff where the seeds stone stands a tower of salt warm bone. Old man keeper with a rusted key talks to the wind more than to me. Endless nights at the farthest light, lantern turning slow in the rain. If the waves remember my name, let them carry it out of sight. Endless nights at the farthest light. He sets flame to the hollow glass, thumbs the crack where the storms once passed, says every ship is a story half told, then falls quiet as the bell tolls. Endless nights at the farthest light, lantern turning slow in the rain. If the waves remember my name, let them carry it out of sight. Endless nights at the farthest light. Said he once loved a sailor's laugh, face like foam that would never last. A ring lies cold in a shallow drawer, a name unspoken at the door. Years stack up like the driftwood piles, boots wear thin on the same four tiles. He keeps watch where the black sky bends, counting waves instead of friends. When his lantern finally failed to rise, fog pressed in over empty skies. But from the deep came a wandering glow, like his last breath, not letting go. Let's go. And let's go. On this gray warm stone I'm sitting, where the cliff meets silent foam. The tide keeps breathing in and out. I stay at home. Salt on skin, the years get softer, names fade from the harbor wall. Voices echoed, then grew smaller, till I heard nothing at all. And the ships keep passing by, white sails, dark hulls, crooked lines. Every wake just folds and dies, while my life stands still in time. Oh, the ships keep passing by, lanterns swinging low and high. They all chase a farther sky, while my life stands still in time. Once I knew each mast and banner, who was leaving, who returned. Now their flags all blur together, faces drift and bridges burn. I trace scars on weathered granite, like old routes I never sailed. All the maps I meant to follow, curled and yellowed, faint and pale. If I rose, if I called, would the tide carry me too? Or am I part of this shoreline, root and rock and anchored view? So I breathe with the stillness, while their keels cut through the blue. And the ships keep passing by, white sails, dark hulls, crooked lines. Every wake just folds and dies, while my life stands still in time. Oh, the ships keep passing by, lanterns swinging low and high. They all chase a farther sky,